Solo leveling fans, you're missing out. What if I told you that there's a manhwa that brings the same insane power-ups, awesome fights, and a main character who doesn't just get strong, he dominates. Stick around because today I'm revealing some must-read manhwa that'll have you hooked instantly. Alright, so let's dive in.
The player that can't level up. When Kim Gi-gyu awakens in a tower at age 18, he's thrilled to finally make something of himself in this magical realm. But after breezing through the tutorial and slaying a goblin, he's shocked to discover he's stuck at level 1. The vibrant digital art pops as Gi-gyu desperately tries every method possible to gain experience over years, but still can't level up. If you love eccentric MCs, towers full of mysteries, and inventive approaches to difficult dilemmas, this manhwa delivers big laughs. Join Gi-gyu on his strange adventures as the world's only level 1 player who somehow keeps overpowering threats. You'll be rooting for this eccentric underdog who beats the odds with wit instead of strength to reach the tower's peak.
The last adventurer. We meet El Palm, the sole remaining adventurer in a time when everyone gave up. But this dude was built different. Even as the whole world crumbled, he kept fighting till his last breath. And get this, right when adventuring supposedly ends, our guy finds a way to restart the whole thing. Now El Palm's out there having grand adventures on the regular, single-handedly bringing the fun back to the world. The action is epic, the plot always surprises, and RMC is an unstoppable one-man army. If you're an adventure junkie looking for your next epic quest, look no further than The Last Adventurer.
Absolute Necromancer. We follow the formidable spirit master, Cha Jin-hyuk, who reincarnates into a bullet boy after being backstabbed in a mysterious tower. Fueled by rage, Jin-hyuk returns as a necromancer, raising zombies while mastering death magic to obliterate his enemies. Yet the manhwa unpacks the cost of vengeance, exploring philosophical questions around morality and redemption. While the expansive magic system and captivating side characters offer plenty of mystique, the plot's real pull is watching our flawed protagonist walk the line between good and evil. For a neo-noir manhwa melding philosophy with pulse-pounding action, Absolute Necromancer delivers an addictive page-turner brimming with the undead. This is a must-read revenge fantasy with brains, heart, and courage. Boundless Ascension is a dark, gritty underdog story about Song Yoon-han, a kid whose parents died in a monster invasion. Despite grinding to become a hunter, his abilities flatlined until he's invited to the mythical Tower of Trials, an otherworldly gauntlet of mind, bending challenges against monsters and humans. Imagine the insane fortitude this traumatized kid must tap into, getting overwhelmed by PTSD one moment, pushed to the brink against overpowered foes the next. It's a raw, emotionally charged tale of an underdog tempering himself through grit and perseverance amid nightmarish odds, with revelations about the tower's true stakes looming. If you want visceral power fantasies dished with darkness and pathos, binge Song Yoon's harrowing, grimly determined journey. The 100th regression of the max level player. On New Year's Day, an angelic figure curses humanity. Every month we'll be tossed into a lethal 20-stage battle royale. But our guy discovers that he has the power to turn back time and rewrite his own fate. Now armed with foresight, he tackles the survival game head-on. With exceptional shading and lighting effects, the art pulls you into each fight. I'm hooked watching our cunning lead cleverly progress further each reset, inching closer to victory. The antagonist still needs some depth, but if you crave high-risk regression battles, methodical strategy, and gritty art, then smash that subscribe button and dive into this manhwa. I am the max level newbie. Hardcore gamer Jin-hyuk is the only player to clear the tough game Tower of Trials in 11 years. But when the game becomes reality, his expertise gives him an edge. With omniscient knowledge, Jin-hyuk cheats his way up the leaderboard to save Earth. The art is serviceable and the characters likable, if generic. The story thrills at first as Jin-hyuk flexes his mastery, but the tension lessens around chapter 50 since he knows everything about this game. Still, watching Jin-hyuk dominate with his gaming passion is wish fulfillment for gamers. Despite some flaws, I'm the Max Level Newbie delivers an enjoyable power trip for gaming manhwa fans. The VR MMORPG premise, executed through Jin Hyuk's clever omniscience, makes for a fun distraction. If you love overpowered MCs in gaming, don't miss this manhwa.
Return of the Disaster Class Hero. Heroing its way to number 5 is the action-packed manhwa Return of the Disaster Class Hero. When dual humans awaken as saints to fight monsters, betrayed hero Jion emerges as the strongest yet unchosen. After being backstabbed and left for dead, Jion returns 20 years later more powerful than the saints who betrayed him. The art is a spectacle, with gorgeously rendered fighting scenes as Jion wields godly strength against former allies. While the plot offers little originality, Jion's compelling quest for vengeance combined with top-tier visuals carries this manhwa. Readers seeking jaw-dropping artwork and MC with enough power to crush gods and demons alike will find their match here. With 70+ chapters of crisp combat and an OP protagonist hell-bent on payback, Return of the Disaster Class Hero is a must-read for fans who can't get enough overpowered MC.
Pick me up. Top-ranked player Loki thinks he's got the hottest new VR MMORPG conquered until a glitch leaves him trapped as a weakling level 1 hero. Forced to prop up a hapless noob master if he ever wants to log out, Loki resolves to hard carry his way back to number 1. With gorgeous art and intense gameplay strat, Pick Me Up draws you into its vivid virtual world. Watch aloof anti-hero Loki scheme to optimize their party and gear as they take on stronger foes. His cunning tricks subvert the unfair game at every turn for some immensely satisfying underdog wins. If you love watching cunning MCs finesse their way from zero to overpowered, you'll be rooting for Loki's scrappy rise back to virtual godhood in no time. Swordmaster's youngest son. This exciting series follows Jinrun Candle, originally banished from his Swordmaster clan for his poor skills. But after making a pact with the god of death for new powers, he's reborn after his initial downfall. Now armed with magical abilities and immense sword talent, Jin is determined to reach the pinnacle of swordsmanship and secure his destiny as clanmaster in his second chance at life. With its stellar art, captivating journey from zero to hero, and fun regression premise, Swordmaster's youngest son is a must-read for fans of power fantasy manhwa. If you love underdog stories, incredible fight scenes, and main characters rising to greatness, this series delivers it all. Omniscient Reader's Viewpoint. Only our protagonist understands the fate awaiting humanity when the world transforms into the setting of an apocalyptic web novel only he's fully read. He now has to use his knowledge to survive and change the story's tragic outcomes. Back then, Gacha had no idea. He had no idea his favorite web novel, 3 Ways to Survive the Apocalypse, was going to come to life, and that he would become the only person to know how the world was going to end. He also had no idea he would end up becoming the protagonist of this novel turned reality. Now, Gacha will go on a journey to change the course of the story and save humankind once and for all.